Hello, everybody, to a brand new year, 2021. A new year is started, and I'm going for the first time of this year to see how the market in the big picture is acting. And I'm starting with the Euro USD, and this video is all focused on the weekly chart at the moment to understand if some big changes in the structure of the market is coming or is forming or is continuing. I guess for the Euro USD, as previously in other my video, I traced this line, and I will say I'm using MT4, and today for me is the 7th of July 2021, and I'm located in Italy, and this is my time. And now I'm going to go through the subject of this video. As you can see, I traced some line that was very similar in this previous change in structure or attempt, and now this was the lowest low of the between 2016 and 2020. 3 years is passed away, and now you can see the structure here in March. With the pandemic, there was this big move that took all the liquidity, all the positions, and now started the first, second leg, and this is the third leg. I traced a month ago this line to see where the market could go, and my target was near here, and in this line was here and near 1.20. But as you can see, the line has been passed. The market goes through this line, and at the moment it seems that it's starting to push higher. And why I put this long time chart? Because I'm going to see what happened in 2008 to understand which crisis we are in front of. This was the July 2008. There was two big high here in the April 2008 and in July. 3 months between these 2 points. And after that there was other major shift in the structure. Year 2009, year 2011, year 2014, and at last year 2018. And now we are in an area unexplored. This could be the next target, and are going to magnify this area to understand. This area here was the last time the market tested this big move in down. And I'm going to mark this with an area rectangle shape here to understand where the market is going. This is of course a big rectangle that starts from 123.5 to 125 near, and is of course a big move for the day trader, but for the long run is quite a normal move. Let's say near this move here and this move here, and now what's going on is that it's coming to an area and there was a rejection here. This was a candle or uncertainty of the market, and these two, and we'll see. And of course yesterday there was a presidential election theater of show, and I don't know at the moment because I didn't see any info because not to be biased by the info, and I would like only to understand the structure of the market. As you can see in this area, when it's been touched, there was a reaction, and this area too. And this could be a reversal. I don't know at the moment. Is not very clear, and but the trend at the moment is with the bullish market, and we have to see some sort of chopping market or some sign of reversal. At the moment is pushing higher for the euro, and of course the dollar is getting weaker than euro at the moment. And now I'm going to understand in this area I can make a better job to understand this wide area and to make this area a little thin, but I think this is only to reference only. And now I'm going to see what's going on with the market in deep. Now I'm starting with the 2008 was an important year, as I said previously, and this was the reaction. Before this big reaction that changed the sentiment with the euro USD change pairs, in this area there was a big movement against the USD. After the big crisis, all the big players turn into the USD as the dollar is a refuge, is widely accepted money that has been used since 1970 to regulate the change in the market of the oil. Sorry for this delay. And what this mean? This means that the oil and all the industry behind oil production, distribution is very big. All the big bull market of the 1900, and I would say it started in 1900 is the time that the big move from the carbon to the oil started and lasted 121 years. I will say that now the 2021, I think, will be a change in oil economy, and this will change some markets too, I think. And of course, is a bold prediction, and I'm nobody to say this, but it's only my feeling. Is only a guess, of course, a little prediction from a little man that is behind Big Pip's diary, and I'm going to understand if this is a possibility in the change in the oil economy. We have to be aware about this in the long trend behavior of the market, and I'm going to see to analyze what happened. 2008 was a big crisis due to the bank market had started and reflected in all of the economy, and started in USA, and the euro was discharged and the dollar was adopted, mainly up to starting from the 2014 up to March 2020. And now the trend is changing in a faster way that was here. You can see here. Could be a normal change in the market, of course, because there is a presidential election in phase yet. And now we'll see what happened at the same time, 2008, in the gold market. And this is the 2011, and this is the 2008. And we can say that after the big financial crisis, the gold started to climb from 700 up to, I will say, 1,900 near, and the gold moved after the crisis. I'm going to see what's happening now with the gold. The gold reached and overgone this level, previous level, arrived to 2,075, I will say, near. And it started to the accumulation of the in 2015 here. There was a first move to the starting position here, but as you can see, the lowest level was higher than the lowest low, and this is certified the shift in structure. And in the 2018 there was another low, but higher than the previous low. And from this point in time was August 2018, and it started a big move, lasted up to this was the March, the pandemic moment. And what is happening is only a big catch of all the stop in the upper side of the market and in the downside of the market, and stop hunting, I will say. And after that, the market climbed very, very sharply and retraced in this area. And the behavior in the pandemic was that there was a big shake here in the market, took all the high and all the low, and started to climb. And this is what happened here. Climbed for, I will say, 5 months, and near 3 months of 3 months of retracement, and now it started again, and we can see the double top here in this area. Now I'm going to magnify, and the levels of the volumes was very high in this area here, 2013, and this all the short movement started here. This is an important level, and as you can see here, there was a big move in this area too. And now I'm going to see what happened to now. What I can say here, that in the financial crisis, the gold was backed in portfolio very, very deeply, and in the pandemic crisis there was no change in the structure of the movement that started previously, I will say here. And now I'm going to see the treasury, the 30-year USD treasury, the bond market, and the bond market reacted. I'm going to see how it reacted here. This is the 2008. There was a big movement. The market had a big movement here. 2013 rejected, arrived to double the value, retraced here, and as you can see, the structure has not changed. this was the lower low, retraced here, but the structure is yet in the upper side of the movement, is in bullish movement. I would say a big movement. The movement started in 2008 and is not yet finished. This is I would say, big retracement to this level. We will see what will happen, but I will only observe that there was a big movement in the volumes here. I'm going to see what was March. March was a for the treasury, I would say, is the very last dig, the very last I would say commodities, of course, that the market is going to buy when a big geopolitics change happen. And now I'm going to see WTI, the oil for the US market. And as you can see here, this was the 2008, the oil price had a very sharp bullish movement here, started in 2007. It was accumulated very arrived to $146 per barrel, and after that, after only 1 year, I will say, arrived to retrace to the starting point of 2003. After that, retraced in this area 110. 2014 was a big shift in the market, and this is an important level, and the same happened here. And as you can see, I cannot much better, but there was big volume in this area of distribution, I will say, because after that the market goes down very sharply, and the big movement started here, and this is another level, important level, that, as you can see, has been reached in these days, and we will see if this could be only a retracement or a big move like this. And the structure of the market has been broken here at this level, as you can see here. And I'm going to magnify to understand what's going on. This week there is a big candle, and when the structure was broken, this level jumped, and this is the March 2020, the pandemic, but the movement started in January. And the market was advised in advance of 2 months, 2 to 3 months before the pandemic spreaded in Europe and USA. And this was the reaction of the market to the some info that was released in China, and the market reacted. The oil market is very important because reacted very quickly with the pandemic, even before the big picture happened and released to everybody. And I would like to mark this info in the chart. I put a test here to remember this info to everybody, and I will say this is an important info, and now the market is not reacting to some news, and due to some vaccination campaign, the reaction could be to booster this move, but this is an important level at the moment, and we'll see if there will be a change in the structure. And I will make another level here. This could be a level, a target, and of course we don't know how the oil will react. It's very strange. This could say that the phase of lockdown could be released, because there's no meaning to price is higher if the demand is not rising, of course. But as you can understand, this market is rigged as other markets, because it's not possible that the market can go lower, and even the future in the oil was arrived even in the negative sign, and this means that at that moment the oil was not the commodity, even is the most commodity used in the world, after of course some food area commodity. I'm going to see what happened to other market too, and I will say now I'm going to see the market of the food, the soybean, what's going on with the soybean, and I'm going to see the 2008, and in 2006 started a big accumulation here in this area. Started a shift in the trend, and lasted from 2006 to 2008. The last higher high was here in July 2008, After that, we see a big retracement to the level, to this level, but it was not finished yet, the market, and lasted up to 2012. And therefore this market lasted 6 years, and this could be another level, another target. And as you can see here, there was an accumulation like this. This was an important phase of this market that can say us something important and could lead to some prediction too. And notice the volume, very high respect to this area that was not so high. And the 2016 was another big change. And now here could be interesting to measure this movement, this accumulation, how wide is this accumulation, how wide is the range of this phase, to understand if we can make some prediction with this phase of the market, this accumulation. That, as you can see, is very, the range is bigger here and here, I would say, and we can make some consideration here. Now I traced one Fibonacci retracement here, started in this lower side of the market and in this level when the structure, the swing changed to the bullish market. And as you can see, 300% was 3 times this move and was overcome and surpassed very easily. And now I'm going to make the same consideration here. Okay, as you can see, this is the start of the move, and this is the change in the swing of the structure was broken to the bullish market. And as you can see, we are only, I would say, in this area, and is near half of the movement. And this could be a very big market in that the last time lasted 2006 to 2008, but I would say this big move lasted September 2006 to March 2008, I would say near 2 years. Now, we started here. I'm going to trace a rectangle area. This is the rectangle of this area, 2 here, and I'm going to move this rectangle and make this rectangle here. As you can see, the time is at the center of this movement, and this could be a big move, a big market, and we'll see. Of course, it's only my little prediction due to some data, and I'm going to see the other market too, the US 30. This is the weekly chart too, and I'm going to see, this is the, I would say this is the October 2007, and the market predicted the crisis, because the crisis started near in 2008, but the market was shifting the structure in this area near September 2007, May 2008 is near 1 year before. This is an important consideration. I'm going to make this consideration with a rectangle. This is the preface of the 2008 financial crisis, and the market acted in advance, and now we can see if the market is acting in the same fashion, the same way, but I think no. This was the start of the pandemic near here in USA, and there was a retracement here, but there was another phase of the market too, and this is not a clue for my consideration. And as noticed previously in one other video, you can see a volume, big volume here. This was the 2018, and as you can see here, in 2020 there was no volume. There was not the same volume, and this is very strange. I'm going to notice this. I made the consideration here with a text. The volumes are low in the pandemic. This is very strange. And for all the period of the recovery, the volume was low, lower than previous phase of the market here. And 2018, I will say, up to December 2019. After that, volumes was very low, and volumes decrease in January usually, but this was strange because the shift in the market was very big, huge, I will say, the retracement up to this level, and there was no big shift in the volumes. This is very strange. And now I'm going to see what happened to the Nasdaq, the technological market of the world. And as you can see Here the market started in 2007 to shift to a lower level, 2008, and after that started a big move, that as any retracement only here, but the volume are very low, even in this, I would say, this area that should be the pandemic period. Yes, as you can see, started here, and now the volume from August started to climb again, and in this period are very low. And I don't know if this could lead to a significant, a retracement, a big retracement, at least in this area. It's not easy to understand this. There are many news in technology, the 5G and the new way of produce medicine with the manipulation of DNA in the human body, like COVID mRNA vaccine, and I don't know, other shift in the market, but this market was priced before, because 5G is getting ready for the mainstream in this month. But of course, the investment started earlier, and even for the biotech compartment, the investments are started 10 years before. And now I don't know if this technological sector, will be a bubble or a real improvement in quality of our lives. And I'm going to see the European market with the Deutsche market. I will say the Deutsche 30 most important company in Germany. And as you can see here, the story is different. I'm going to trace some rectangles, some shapes, and now I'm going to observe that the market started to shift in the trend in 2007 in July, and after 6 months, started the 2008 and the shift of the market to a big retracement in this area. After the 2009 March started to change and regain control of the bullish market. 2011, 2014, 16, 18, and this was the pandemic, and this level was arrived to the maximum, and after that retraced to this important level when there is a big shift in the market. Financial crisis took place here, and as you can see, the retracement arrived in this area. And I don't know if this means something, but it's very curious that the market stopped in this area, and the volumes was lower than in this phase of the market. And I don't know, at the moment the market is the same. I have no prediction for this market, and I don't see nothing, only that, as you can see here, the market is trying to shift in this movement, and could be a change in the swing, but it's not easy to understand at the moment. And even with this big volume, there's no big movement. There is a movement, not so big, and this could be a phase of distribution, like in this period. I'm going to make another shape here, and I don't have any clue about this. Now I'm going to view the Brexit market, and as you can see here, there is in the 2008 financial crisis started, and there was a big shift in the structure of the pound, and I'm going to insert shape here, and started before this period, started to November 2007, near 8 months before the big shift in the market that lasted for near other 6 months, I don't know, July to January 2009, and therefore there was only 6 months in this shift. Took only 6 months, very short period of time to retrace. And we can see here this phase could be a big accumulation, and as you remember, is quite the same for the euro against the dollar. There is an accumulation. This is the pound USD, the cable for the last standing in the trading market, and we can say there was a big volume, change in volume here, and I guess it will be the March. Yes, the pandemic shift, and after that you can see started a change in the direction that could lead in this area, or I don't know, it's not so easy to understand, but at this moment the US dollar is not is weaker than the pound at this moment, even if America, USA is making very big foot in the technology with the AI intelligence and all application related to, like self-driving cars and other news. And you can see here there is an important level here too. We are arrived at this level. That was the lowest low of the 2008 financial crisis. And now I'm going to see the last market is related to the commodities, the wet, what we use every day around the world. And as you can see here, started a big move. And now I'm going to see the 2008 period. I don't know if it's this. I'm going to trace the rectangle, and after that to see what happened. Now, as you can see, the financial market previously, before the financial market collapsed, crisis, sorry, there was an accumulation in this market, a big change in price from $4 to $13, 3 times, and the market started here to accumulate. And here there was a break in the structure too. Okay. And as you can see here, there was a phase, and as you can see in a magnify way, there is this that could lead, I don't know where, but it could be a very huge move, because there are even volumes involved in this move. There is a big accumulation here, and I guess is in the ramp to take this second phase that lasted, could be either this phase at the moment, 1, 2, 3 low, 1, 2, 3 low, and the structure, I don't know where is the structure, could be this level or even this level. and this could be a huge market, and I don't know where is the retracement at the moment, but as you can see here, there was a big shift in the market, and this could be a little preface. This is of course a bold, very bold affirmation, very bold prediction, but food could be in the future a big problem because the population is rising and there is no enough food for all the people in the world. Of course, not because we cannot make enough food, but money has been spent, has been thrown in some new technology like 5G, self-driving car, and other stuff that is not related with food and is not related with a better agriculture. And of course, this is the cost for human being outside the USA and other parts of the world like Europe, Japan, where people are so plenty of food that they can afford to throw out food, to waste food. Of course, like me, uh, and this is not good for all the people of the world, but this is what's happening, and the market is of course not interested in this in such a thing, in such this philosophy, and I hope you enjoyed this info. This video is very long, too long, but I don't know if anybody is listening up to here. Could be an interesting trade, the last trade, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you for your safety in this 2021 year that could be very challenging in the life of the people, in the normal life, and I don't know if in the market too could we see volatility or something like that. We'll see. We are here to see and to grab some money from the market. I wish you big peeps. Bye.